Senator, good to see you.
Good to be with you, John.
All right, so how's it feel to throw your backing behind John McCain? Well, give me the answer to that question first.
Well, I was very proud to work and be a national co-chairman for Fred Thompson and the issues that we stood for. I analyzed the remaining candidates on issues and determined who would be the best one to carry our torch for the American people. And first and foremost, we're at war. John McCain, I think, would be a very credible, thoughtful, and proven leader. He wants to win the war against these vile, hate-filled terrorists. He doesn't want to retreat and surrender in Iraq, and I think that's very important. The other thing is John McCain is just absolutely tenacious against wasteful spending, and I know that President McCain, he'd relish vetoing nonsense such as indoor rainforests in Iowa, or Woodstock museums, or bridges to nowhere. And I think we need to get our fiscal house in order. He has some very positive ideas insofar as pro-growth ideas for our economy. And then ultimately, it's a choice between the other side, where they're going to surrender and withdraw, versus winning. They're going to create more dependency on government. John doesn't want a bigger, more burdensome government. The tax policies, and ultimately also for our values, judges. And John McCain would appoint and nominate judges who understand their role, as opposed to the Democrats who would be putting in judges who would invent the law. And those are all very important issues.
You mentioned the Democrats. I know you're a Republican, but you got to be watching the Democratic race. And one of the reasons that Barack Obama seems to be making such inroads on a nomination that everybody thought was Hillary Clinton's to lose is because he's bringing fresh ideas and some new excitement into the race. There seems to be an appetite out there for people who are relatively new to Washington. Do you worry that if it comes down to a McCain-Obama race, that freshness is going to put Obama over the top?
There's no question about it that Senator Obama has got some genuine enthusiastic support for his campaign. And the Democrats clearly want change. Obviously, with the Republican president, they're naturally going to want change. I think that we'll see how it matches up, but I think people in America, regardless of whether Republican, Independent, or Democrat, will recognize that we are at war. And what sort of leadership, what kind of strength, what kind of judgment and experience would you want in the commander-in-chief, which is the preeminent role of the president in a time of war? And I think John McCain will match up well then. Also, you'll have to see what issues come out on taxes, on energy, on more personalized health care options, and what kind of judges each one of them would appoint or nominate. And so as it gets focused more in the fall, I think that John McCain will match up well against whomever the Democrats choose.
Former Virginia Governor and Senator George Allen, thank you.
Thank you, John.